Kafungna, Kanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kulf Cthulhu Kafungni, Rigazengaro, Hydra.
Jack! How the... Oh my god! Is he okay?
No, I'm not okay.
What the hell?
Someone
happened
help
to
me.
him? Check his pulse. Jack, can you hear me? Jack!
Edgar.
Jack, why have you summoned me?
There is something I must show you. We must hurry. Time is short.
Where are we going?
The Great Library. A terrible conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
There was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures that had been dominant until our arrival. This volume tells of that bloody period.
Why are you showing me this now?
They are still down there, Jack, thriving in the darkness. They're plotting to break free of their bonds and wreak a terrible revenge. The end is inevitable, and close, very close.
How much time do we have? What the hell was that?
You are no longer safe. Follow me.
If this is the end, where am I supposed to go?
It's time for you to go back.
Back?
Yes, back to your mind. Before you leave, there is something more you need to know.
What is this place?
The human mind is too delicate a fabric for the return displacement. It could easily tear. Your memories of Nakotas must be cleaned.
Will I remember nothing of this place? 6 years of my life, and for nothing?
When the time comes, you will remember. We will be waiting in the shadows of your dreams.
These riddles make no sense. What was it I needed to know?
Did you ever wonder about your visions?
Nightmares. It came with the territory. Sometimes it helped with the cases.
Bad dreams are never that accurate. You are different from the rest of your race, Jack. Your father could see it, Suicide was his escape from the truth.
What's this got to do with him?
He has been here too. He was displaced just moments before you were conceived. I was the transferred mind.
What are you saying? That you are my father?
Not entirely. You are not of our kind, but neither are you completely human. I'm sorry, Jack. There is no more time.
I like the way you smile at me, babe.
Mr. Walters? Mr. Walters,
Yeah?
can you hear me?
Yes?
Mr. Walters?
I said I could hear you. Please help me. You're not helping. Come on.
He's convulsing. We're losing him.
Oh. Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened to me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. Man, I feel for that voice actor. That was really awkward to try and read out loud. Rank D. That's kind of awful. It's because I saved a lot, though. You have to save like 6 times or less, I think, to get an A, and not miss that one clue. But I'm a casual drug-abusing nutjob with a pretty high accuracy rate, actually, considering how many times I fired at walls and things because I was angry at being stuck. Pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, that's Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. For whatever reason, it's one of my favorite games. I just really loved playing through it the first time in the basement a few years ago. And thanks for slogging through this Let's Play with me. It's the first one I've ever done. So it started off a little shaky there. The remakes I did with post-commentary for the first few episodes weren't any better, unfortunately. But it was super fun. And the main goal was to, A, learn how to use a video editing program, which I've done. And also just basically to document the game, because it's getting harder and harder to play on PC ports. What with it being terribly, terribly ported. And I haven't seen an original Xbox kicking around in a while. And it runs apparently really terribly on the 360. So most people's options are basically boiled down to watch some boob play it, or never hear of it. So at least they've got more options, I guess. But yeah, despite the fact that it was only kind of half made because they ran out of money, super good. Although I do wish that they had just that little bit extra time and money, because they wanted it to be like this crazy co-op game with a huge, huge city hub, and you'd have to basically independently be sleuthing and running away from the fish cultists. And I think that could have been really, really fun. But instead, they had Jack's last coherent thoughts be of a 20-foot crustacean being all, "The joke's on you. I boned your mother."